what I think about Jimmy Butler turning down going to Golden State because he don't want to sign an extension, etc. I mean, he basically saying he doesn't want to be there. And I understand because Steph Curry might have like a year or two left after this year. Um, and so much has to go through. And nobody wants to have Jimmy Butler come there as a rental and then he bounces, it's you want a little bit of a commitment. But he has that right. So Golden State pulling off the table from with him. I think it's going to be hard for him to get anybody that's going to want to deal with him because fundamentally, psychologically, I just don't think it's going to work out. I think he's all over the place. I think he's a bit schizo in terms of his reality. 35 years old, and you on the wane, and you've been hurt, and you're not a top tier player, and you're not a frontline dude, and you somehow think you can turn the Robert Ory and turn the Superman cape on the postseason, and it's not gonna cut out like that. So people are gonna kind of be reluctant. But at the same time, I'm not all. I said Pat Riley trolled him, and they both was to blame. He should have been traded before the season started. So he has a right to kind of like hold off and whatnot. And he should be able to make his own choice where he wants to go anyway. I think Phoenix is the one. But then again, you never know. Push come to push and shove come to shove. They might fool around and make him, you know, expendable. So he could be expendable. He could very well end up, you know. But it's comical when I hear a guy that's making he puts out 50 million a year, whatever, and then he's like being picky about. I say, look, they want you to sign an extension, but we know how you are. We know that your patience runs thin. We know that you could be vital and viable, and you could fool around and flip on them, and you know, you want like a short term deal. I think you want a 1 for 2, so 1 year, one option. I don't think you want no extension. Nobody know you can play till 40, and you're not that kind of player, no way. So he probably got about 2 or 3 years on the take after this year. But you know, he wants to have access to where he wants to go. But if I'm Golden State, unless I thought I was gonna win and could get some real parts, I wouldn't try to go for him. You know, what Golden State really needs, it's a sleeper no one saw coming. You know, and if you couldn't get Giannis, you go after Zion Williamson if Zion bothered to play. But you'd have to make a strike for somebody that no one saw coming. It would have to be something that, because it's really not what I call a money making player out there that can really flip your switch like that, you know. Plus, you got to have the timing, you got to have everything kind of fall in the line. So, uh, you know, but we're going to see. I'm sure there will be a move where he's concerned. Quite sure of it. You know, Jimmy Butler wants us to think that he still has value and sway. So we'll see. We shall see what goes on with that. Um, we'll see if there's any takers, anybody come through for him, But it'll be very telling. Um, you know, it's just still a mess when you think about it because he's kind of put himself in a real awkward position. But we'll still see what goes on with that, though. Um, what can you say? There's a lot to kind of like cipher from, and so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyway, please let me know your thoughts and your takes. Please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit the membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. Till next time we catch you. Peace. The best. I'm out.